Yo, what's up? This is Bulldog here, and this video is for refinishing your rifle. Yay! Okay, I have absolutely no experience at this, so you might laugh when I open this box, because I probably went a little overboard. I went to Lowe's today. I got a Mosin that I want to refinish, redo the stock on it, and I went and let me tell you guys, if you haven't seen him, which I'm sure you have, Iraqi veteran. It's either Iraq veteran or whatever. Anyway, he's got a really good detailed video on how to strip off the stain on your gun and how to refinish it. How to take dents out of your wood and all that good stuff. So check him out. Iraqi veteran. Okay. So anyway, here we go. Now, this plastic tub you see here is what you're going to use to actually clean off your rifle in, and all the remnants are going to go into this pan. It's like a little cleaning pan. Yeah, it's they're not cheap, man. $20 for this pan. So I hope I don't ruin it when I use it to stain my rifle and clean it with it. I hope I can reuse it. Anyway, came with this, fabulous lid here that I'm about to rip off. Alright, now to the goodies in the goodie box. Okay. Here's my receipt. Let's see what the total was. It was like $103.87. But that was before I bought the plastic bin. So I spent $120 today on bullshit for cleaning my Mosin, which freaked me out. I didn't expect to spend that much money. So hopefully I can use these products wisely and I can take some stuff back and put money back into the bank. Anyway, first thing. If your Mosin on the bottom of the receiver is not flush and there's a little gap, you can get some wood filler. That way you can make it look like it was meant for your receiver. I got just a little tiny little crevice there where it bolts down where I could fill it and make it look nicer. So I did. Some nitrile gloves. I like these because you get good dexterity, you can feel what you're doing, blah blah blah. I sound like I've done this before. I've used a lot of those gloves before, working on small engines and, just kind of tinkering around working on stuff, but I've never done any of this wood finishing. Okay, I got a Pro Classic All Stains bristle brush. That was about $8. Worcester tail. Alright, so that's that. That's about $8. Okay. Then I got these little Brillo, no, not Brillo pads. What are these things called? Final stripping pads. These are tampons, believe it or not. Wood tampons. You use these to strip off the old stain off your rifle. Next up, we've got this sanding block. Some of the guys suggested not using them, the plastic ones. I like this one. I think it'll work fine because it's rubber and it gives. So when I use it, it'll give to the contour of the rifle. So yes, I think I will use a sanding block. It'll help me apply pressure. I'm going to go with the finish here. The wood finish for me is going to be a red oak finish. Minwax. Whoa, I'm about to bust my ass. Red oak 215 Minwax. Okay? Now, the polyurethane is going to be a clear semi-gloss. I like a little bit of gloss, so I'm going to go with the semi-gloss. Went with the clear semi-gloss. Yeah, what he said. Alright. Now, I got some sandpaper for the block. I got 120. This is medium. This is going to be like right after my first coat. First 2 coats, I'll probably do that. Then I got a 220. I got a 220 for like the last finishing touches. And you know what? There's different people have told me different things. That's why I bought all this junk. Here's what I'm using to strip it. I was looking for Crud Cutter. They didn't have it, so I bought this water-based stripper, just like Crud Cutter, just a different brand. We'll see how it works. Mosin Nagant's Lift-Off Paint and Varnish Remover water-based stripper. Heard good things about this too, so I'll try it. Then you got your cheesecloth. Okay, the cheesecloth, there's a process where you wrap your rifle and put baking soda on top of, or put your stripper on top of it and baking soda, and it helps lift the stain off the gun, off the wood. Okay, these are cool. These are wet or dry sanding sponges. This is a 320 grit, so I can use this for final touches. Okay, then I got a 60. This is what I can use, I think, to remove, to start sanding as it's wet. I'll start sanding it down and removing the leftover stain with this. Then when it's dry, I'll move over to the 120 paper. Okay? Then, for final touches, in between my polyurethane, I heard that a really fine steel wool works great. Like a really fine mesh steel wool, so I bought a bag of that. And I also bought some medium steel wool for other stuff, not related to guns or whatever. But that's that. That's what I purchased. And I better do a good job. This is my first job ever. So I'm looking forward to having a beautiful stock to show you when I'm finished. And you know what? I'm not patient enough to film every step I take with this. So I'll tell you what I'll do. After each step, like after I remove everything and it's just a block of wood without stain, I'll just briefly tell what I did and how I did it and what worked good, what didn't work, and so forth. Then after I put my first coat of stain on there, I'll do the same thing, and sanding, same thing. So this is going to take me a while. It's probably going to take me a couple weeks because I work a lot, and I will just do one step at a time. Next weekend I do have off, so I'll probably do a lot next weekend. Hopefully I'll be ready to varnish, or I'm sorry, put the poly coat on next weekend, hopefully. So we'll see. I'll do a little bit all during the week. And I was going to do a little bit today. It's Sunday, but football's on, so sorry. Got to watch football and relax a little bit. So that's it. Just some suggestions on what you can do. I just wish it didn't cost so much money. And yeah, trust me, I'm going to try as hard as I can to send some of this back to the store because, man, $120. So don't think when you buy a Mosin and you're going to refinish it that, you're going to get away cheap and, buy a $100 rifle, $150 rifle, and then, spend $10 on some stain. It doesn't work like that, obviously. I found out today. So after all this is turning out to be a $300 rifle. But it's going to look good, man, because, even the little metal stuff on the rifle, little metal caps and stuff, I'm going to re-blue those, and I want to get this to look as new as possible. I don't think I'm going to re-blue the barrel. I think the barrel's good enough, so I'll leave that as is. But, yep, anyway, that's it. Hope it helped you out, and, yeah, have fun. Later.